It's time for Highlands basketball tonight from Indiana High School in Indiana County on a beautiful night for basketball. Beautiful night to be inside since it's so cold. The Christmas tree capital of the world. It's the Highlands Golden Rams visiting the Indians of Indiana. Along with the Dean, Mike Shoma, this is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Indiana. And Dean, here we are at Indiana High School, and we have a game against our former section mate, Indiana. But we would like to talk about what happened at Armstrong over the weekend. We got a split.
Yeah, Mike, basically we try to learn a lot from that past weekend. We kept our opponents under 50 points. That was Coach Flo's rule he wanted to try to enforce. But unfortunately for the second game, we didn't come up with 50 points. We got to become more consistent on the offense. We had one guy scored 9 points the first night, nothing second. Another guy scored nothing the first, 15 the second. We've got to become more consistent there. And again, as you said on the broadcast, and Coach Flo told me, it's a learning process. We're young. I did like how we came to play. We were down 13 points. We battled back. We had a chance to tie the game at the end, have the ball, but unfortunately missed the shot. But the fact that we came back in the second half to have that opportunity, those are baby steps. Yeah,
the closest the Rams came is that they were down by 1 point, 41-40 with 3:20 left, had the basketball, and again, just couldn't ever get over the hump there, and that's really what killed the Rams. Preston Foster, 15, Ty Hall, 14. He's been consistent, and Troy Belak with 13. He's been consistent. Well, different stuff up here at Indiana. Longtime great coach Greg Lazanik is retired to Sarver, and it's been happening a lot. And Andy Lansbury is taking over here. He's an Indiana grad.
Yeah, Mike, we haven't lost them since 2015 in the semifinals of Fox Chapel. Remember that one, the Stapleton boys. We've won 8 in a row against them. So, again, we have targets on our back this year, and Indiana circled this date to get revenge against Highlands.
I guess when you think of the Stapleton boys, you think of Kurt Signetti now, huh?
Yes.
For JMU. It's like, if you don't know who he is, Google him. So Indiana had their first game here over the weekend, and they put a hurting on Marion Center, 72-40.
Yeah, Mike, and that featured the Webb brothers. We saw them last year. They're back again this year. One is 6'7", the other one is 6'4". Stanford, a senior, he had 25 points. Darius, a 6'7" sophomore, had 18 in that last game. So saw their dad on the way in. He's also an assistant coach, and he had a big smile on his face. So they're off to a great start.
Yeah, they are. I'm going to hand this to you this time.
All right, are you or someone you know need a physical or occupational therapy? Consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Natrona Heights. I have a caring one right now. Lily's helping me out. Mike, look, I'm down to a Band-Aid.
Oh, down to a Band-Aid. How about
Moving
that?
my hand very well for my surgeries. I had a trigger finger and carpal tunnel. She's doing a great job with me. She gives you little things to do, and one is putting pills back in the medicine box. I do that one a lot already. So she's toughing things up on me. So again, she's getting me to where I want to be, which is being able to get back to golf. That's what Phoenix does. They help you meet your goals and return to the activities you love best. Phoenix Physical Therapy is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights, behind Eaton Park and St. Joe's High. They have flexible hours for your convenience, except most insurance, including UPMC. So give them a call today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment.
All right. We are standing by for the opening tip-off. It is Highlands at Indiana, and it's coming up right after this.
Golden Rams and the Indiana Indians. It's time to honor America. Please rise in favor for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, we're ready for our starting lineups, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, celebrating 45 years in business. To beautify and protect, call 724-224-2851.
All right, let's take a look at the Golden Rams in their dress road uniforms. They're brown ones. They'll start number 1, Carmine LeCaba, a 6-foot junior, averaging 8 points a game. Number 3 is Ty Hall, 5'9" junior, leading scorer at 17.5 per game. Troy Bielak wears number 4, 6'4" junior, averaging 12 points a game.
Next starter, number 21, he's a senior, plays guard, forward Colton Sweetek.
And Colton Sweetek will get his first start, 5'11" senior, our first senior to appear in the starting
How about
lineup.
that?
Number 23, a junior, forward Preston Foster.
And Preston Foster rounds out the starting 5.
6'2" junior, wears number 23, 7.5 points per game.
Forward and center, Brady Spearing. At 5, all right,
Braden Spearing, did you hear Pat Snyder, the longtime AD here, now retired? Is that 5?
Well, Braden Spearing also in the starting lineup, wears number 33. He's averaging 4.5 a game. I think Colton got called too early there. Let's go to the Indiana starters.
I think maybe.
Number 1 is Stanford Webb. Mentioned him in the pregame. 6'4" senior. Scored 25 his first line out. Number 4 is Dom Kalchuk, a 5'11" sophomore. Number 10 is senior, 6'2", Mark Collinger.
he's a junior. He's number 11. He's a sophomore.
Sophomore, number 11, the other Webb brother, Aaron Webb, 6'7".
Next starter, number 15.
And rounding out their starting 5 is number 15, Jaden Petrovich, a 6'1" senior.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting with Braden and Daniel on board. The 5th generation of Timmons got you covered. We said it's a whole new day up here in Indiana with, I said, Greg Lazanik retired to Sarver. It's a funny thing, but that happens a lot nowadays. And
I guess he was tired of making a trip that we made tonight.
yeah,
We got taken off the beaten path by Waze. I don't know what the heck they were doing, but we saw parts of Indiana County we never thought we'd ever see. We were on 1-lane roads, open gate bridges, whatever heck that was. And the good news, no deer.
and we got here.
Yes.
With plenty of time to spare. So we're set to go. The Rams will be dressed in their traveling brown uniforms. Again, Road Warriors so far. They do not have a home game till a week from this Friday, the 13th, when they play Burrell, and that'll be the opening section game and the first home game.
How about that?
For the Golden Rams. Indiana, of course, in their home white uniforms here, and hoping to break that 8-game losing streak that they have against the Highlands Golden Rams, and they think they're going to do that tonight, so we'll see what happens.
Again, playing another 5A opponent here tonight, Mike.
They also have media timeouts tonight. That'll be the first break.
Oh, we'll have media timeouts. They had those last year. I do remember that, so we know when we'll get our ads in. You folks on the live stream, you'll have to bear with us.
Yes, we'll be tap dancing.
Yes.
An extra 4 timeouts in tonight's game because of the media.
They're going to do one in the middle of each quarter, so that's good. That's good for us. We know we'll get them all in. Stanford Webb against Preston Foster. The tap is won by Indiana, and they have it, but the Rams quickly steal it. Ty Hall, he put it on the baseline. Well, that was great hustle by Ty to go back there and get it, but he just couldn't control it, so Indiana will have possession. That also means that Highlands gets the arrow.
He's giving an arrow to White, Mike. Can
Now.
you believe that? He said that nobody had possession until he kicked the ball.
Oh,
out of
since
bounds.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
there's a jumper by Stanford Webb is missed. Rams have it. There's loose. Indiana kicks it free.
3 turnovers so far, Mike.
Aaron Webb. Dump it down inside now. Stanford.
Haven't had a shot yet.
Aaron stops and pops. Dipper in and out, no good. Rebound, Foster tipped it, but Aaron's got it. Aaron all the way in. He's fouled by Belak. And Belak got in foul trouble. And early on in the River Valley game.
Well, that's when you live with Mike, because those around the basket. That's where he has to, if he's going to commit fouls, do his fouling. Referees tonight, Jason Romagna, Chris Garitano, and Jim Keeney.
Aaron Webb missed the first, he'll get the second. Missed again. A rebound, boy, the Indians quickly to the basketball as Kalchuk pulled it down. Now back out, and Webb, 3 ball, that's down. That's Stanford Webb. And it's 3-0 Indiana.
He's the guy at 25 the other night against Marion Center.
And of course, the Webb's father, Stan, on the coaching staff here, the, I believe, all-time leading scorer here.
Very nice fella. He's a big guy, too.
He is.
6'6".
Lakeva, now to Belak, boy, playing tough man-to-man defense in Indiana right now. This is a different team than we've seen recently. Driving to the basket, it's tipped away, comes to Belak. Well, you got to be a man in there. Now Rams falling down.
Golden Rams on the floor at time.
Stanford Webb 3, no good. Rebound, Petrovic, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it belongs to the Indians. Just a little over a minute in.
As we said in our pregame, Mike, 8 wins in a row for the Golden Rams.
Ball's tipped by Belak out of bounds.
For our live people, we're starting the games at 7:15. The tip is 7:30, but 7:15 we do a little pregame. So if you're interested in doing that, come on at 7:15. Then we'll come back with a tip and the national anthem at 7:30.
Kalchuk got it in. Webb, 3 ball, net hardly moves. Stanford Webb 2 for 2 from downtown, and it's 6-0 Indiana.
He's going to need some special attention, Mike.
Yeah. Now, he's been a handful for us the last couple of years. Here's Hall to Lakeva. Lakeva drives all the way in. No foul. Indiana basketball.
Yeah, I guess that went off with Carmine's leg.
It's good to see Carmine out there. He hurt his ankle on Saturday against River Valley, but he seems to be none the worse for wear. He did come back in that game.
And guess where he was Sunday, Mike?
Where was that?
Up with John Mason and Micah shooting.
No, there you go.
Said they straighten him out. Let's see what happens tonight.
Collinger now worked it back out. Webb's going to try another one. It's down. 3 times 3 is 9, and it's 9-0.
He looks like Micah Mason out there right now, Stanford Webb.
9-0 Stanford Webb. Rams missed the shot. Spearing got the rebound. Spearing back up around and good. Braden Spearing's first 2 of the night. And it's 9-2 Indians.
Preston Foster now on Webb.
This is Aaron Webb. Tried to throw a pass in the paint, but it did get through. And Collinger was right there to pick it up and put it in.
One of those jobs, Mike, with a lucky bounce went their way, huh?
11-2 Indiana. Here's Belak.
Late arriving crowd, Mike, and they have the
good crowd. Students over there. Ball's out of bounds. This time Highlands will keep it. You talk about they got a bounce, but they're working really hard. So new coach Andy Lansbury, a 2009 graduate of right here, Indiana High School.
So he did his game, Mike.
He'd done some coaching. He was the head coach of Penns Manor, the Comets.
Long 3.
Belak off the iron. Foster chases it down right in front of Coach Lansbury. Out to Hall. Rams just got to settle things down now and just can only do 1 possession at a time.
All right.
Both ends. And now Aaron Webb gets caught riding Belak. That'll be his first foul. 2nd on Indiana.
Team first.
I guess it is the first. They butt that up there in a hurry, didn't they? Not a shooting foul, so Lakeva looks for help and gets it over to Foster. Foster had 15 on Saturday.
Spearing was thrown aside.
Lakeva's 3 misses everything and rebounded by Collinger.
Tried the backboard that time.
Tom Kalchuk had it tipped away, but Collinger gets it back. Out to Aaron Webb. Aaron is 11, Stanford is 1. And there's a third brother, Darius, he's 33.
There it goes again.
It's 4 times 3 is 12 for Stanford Webb, and it's 14-2.
It's been the Stanford Webb show, Mike.
Again, we've had these problems with him before. Foster tipped it out of bounds, and it is. It's Indiana ball. And speaking of the aforementioned Darius Webb, he's going to check in now, along with Will Olson.
33 is Darius Webb.
And Mike, these are long-range shots too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can test them, but you got to give them some space.
14-2, Indians lead it. And this is shades of the Stapleton brothers. This time it's the Webb brothers.
Darius Webb checks in at 6'4", Mike. So they're all big ones.
They do. This is Stanford Webb blocked by Belak.
Well, he took a two-pointer, that's why.
Yeah, that's the problem. He was too close. Indiana gets possession of the basketball at 4:14. Belak got a piece of it again and stole it this time. So Belak with two good defensive plays there and get a turnover. Over to Foster. Rams down 12 early. Corner to LeCava, now drives into the paint and gets fouled on his way into the basket. So that's on the floor. Don Kowchuk picks up his first foul, second on Indiana. 4:02 to go. We won't get the break till the next whistle. See if I got this right. Hall right side. Hall drives in with a hanger, goes in. Oh man, he got hammered.
Look, he got fouled.
He got hammered by Darius Webb. There was no call, and now the ball's tipped out of bounds. More good defense by Highlands. They'll have it. We're going to have a timeout. 3:55 to go in the first quarter. And Indiana leading at 14-2. Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippe's offers award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. Made with their special super secret recipe and named in honor of the Birdville section of Harrison, where Philippe's is located. The kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. It's the place where Ram fans meet and greet. Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights.
Open after away games, too, because we're going to be on the road for a while, Mike. And our section tonight, we have Borough at East Allegheny in their maiden voyage tonight. Hampton's at Deer Lakes. Deer Lakes off to a 2-0 start. We got to see him at Armstrong. Nathan Moore had 15 to lead him against Armstrong. Second game in a row, he was leading scorer. Shady Side is at Knock. Knock is on one. Moon beat them 63-56, despite Jackson Bauman's 18 points. And how about this? Valley's at Ligonier Valley. They're 2-0, Mike. They won the Apollo Ridge tournament, beating Leechburg and Apollo Ridge.
We used to say it when he played. We'll say it now. You can't stop Bryce Flinner. You can only hope to contain him.
He was something, huh?
And he may be doing it again.
Their intersection, we'll find out.
Belak sending LeCava backcourt to get the inbound pass. Just past the halfway mark of the first quarter, and Indiana leads at 14-2. Foster, dribbled it off his foot, but he saved it.
Nice job by Preston there.
Hall around a man. Hall drives in, dumps it down to Spearing, but the Indiana defense just too quick for Highlands right now. Rams are moving on just a little bit slower speed than the Indians are, and you can see it.
Mike, the one referee down there, Garatanas, said white ball, but he was overruled. And there is a head official in every basketball league. He needs the head official.
Steal by Spearing. Spearing against two Webb brothers, and it's blocked by Aaron Webb.
Now,
and it sticks.
It's a jump ball. And a possession arrow.
Yep, possession arrow belongs to the Indians. Of course, need a Webb brother to get it out of there.
Well, something you don't see every day, huh, Mike?
Not very often.
And the reason why it wasn't goaltending, he blocked on the way up.
Right.
Into the basket.
And he was waiting for that, Aaron Webb. He had that measured from the time that Spearing started launching his drive.
And there's Preston Foster now right up in Webb's face, gets a steal.
Ball tipped out of bounds. Rams trying to be active on defense.
And what you're seeing, Mike, is he's going, we call it the shirt defense. He's not even looking at the ball. He's just looking at Webb's chest.
Cole Schaefer comes in.
They're trying to free him up. They're running through two screens.
And this time it's tipped, and it belongs to Indiana. They're saying Belak got the last fingernail on it. And believe me, if it was anything, it was a fingernail.
It will be a inbound from the side.
It's a hard place over there. Especially at knock. They're right on top of you right over there. All three Webb brothers out there right now. A very proud papa on the bench. And rattling the rim is Aaron Webb. Well, he did it at one end with the block, and he comes in with the flush. And it's 16-2.
One's a three-point shooter, the other one's a dunker, Mike. That's a good combination.
Foster to Hall. Hall's three ball is, I think it might have been partially deflected by Collinger, but it came back to Belak. Belak drives all the way in, and they say he's fouled. 2 shots. Belak will go to the line and shoot a pair at 2:44 in a 16-2 ball game.
Well, Joe Lucchino's son Joseph proudly welcomed Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group, serving the 8K Valley for decades. Lucchino's are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. I mean, I think life insurance is important now, but now may be the best time to buy. Right policy help pay expenses, grow wealth over time, and save money by locking in rates early. Joe and Joe always know, located at Freeport Road, 2318, next to Donut Connection, or call them at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
Belak, as is his want, makes 1 out of 2.
His first point of the evening.
And it's 16-3 Indiana with a basketball. Mason Reglani, 44, is entered. Webb gets it back to him. Now back to Aaron. Inside to Collinger. Back to Aaron. He stops. He pops off the rim. No good. Rebound. Pulled out of there by Kalchuk for a moment, but stolen back from him by LaCava. Rams ball down 13. Foster's three from the corners. Nothing but nylon. Preston Foster, who showed that range up at Armstrong on Saturday, has his first one of the night.
Battle inside there. We're going to jump ball. Yes,
we do.
Are.
This one will go to Highlands in a 16-6 ball game.
Turnovers now 4 apiece.
Again, Dean, like we said, you can only do it one possession at a time. When you dig a hole for yourself like that, it's almost like you can see them trying to make it all back at once.
Again, young team might going to do that. Down double digits again. Happened to River Valley the other day.
Stanford Webb the difference so far. LaCava got in and had it blocked by Reglani. This is Aaron out of the corner. Inside to Collinger. Oh, Collinger made some room, put it up, missed it. Rebound, Belak. Belak had LaCava ahead of the pack,
nice
but
pass.
They were back there. Hall lays it in. Great pass by LaCava to Hall, and he got his first basket of the night, and it's 16-8.
No look pass that time by Carmine. Carmine is a great ball handler. Uh-oh.
Now off the ball, we have an offensive foul against Indiana. I think it's Mason Reglani.
Yep, he was trying to free up Stanford Webb for the three, and Preston Foster took the charge.
And Stanford Webb's been the difference here.
Yeah, take his 12 points away.
It's 8-point ball game. And again, the Rams clawing their way back into it. High posting it to Foster, gives it back to Belak. Belak's just going to shoot it from 15 off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around and pulled out by Kalchuk. Ahead to Stanford Webb. Scores.
Boy, Mike, he does a great job of getting his feet underneath him. You saw it there. Knocked down that little jumper.
He's got 14 first quarter points to Sinclair and then some. 18-8.
That's Jeff's old number.
14 it is.
Yep. Hall has it knocked out of bounds.
And Belak will do the honors. 45 seconds left first quarter. 18-8 Indiana. Out to LaCava. Now to Schaefer. Hall will reset things. Belak left side against Webb. Back to Foster. He's open. His three is off the rim. Rebound Hall. 31 seconds. Hall drives into the paint. Now to LaCava. Back to Schaefer. Now to Foster. Hall.
Indiana making him pick up the dribbles, Mike.
Belak going to turn around a little long three go. It's a grazer, and Reglani has it. Now they go to the corner, and Webb. His three is no good. Rebound swatted by Belak again. Collinger with a jumper. It's no good. And that's going to run out the first quarter. The Rams dodged a bullet or two there at the end, and that's the end of the first quarter here with a score. Indiana 18 and Highlands 8.
Winter is here, so there's no better time to stop at Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment, your family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the AK Valley. Highland Tires offers one of the largest and most complete inventory of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. At Highland Tire, you are their #1 priority. Stop in today and see why Highland fans choose us for tires, auto repair, and oil changes. Visit HighlandTire.com or call Trenum at 724-224-9222. And in Toronto Heights at 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. Since 1961, they deliver.
We said it's a new day up here at Indiana. They were 8-13 a year ago. They finished 5th in 1-4A with us and missed the playoffs by 1 game. It's the 6th straight year they've been out. They last made it in 2018 when they won Section 1-4A. And of course 2015 they won the WPIAL championship. The last 5 years, Indiana's 22-77. Not anymore.
Nope. And they did the baby steps last year, Mike, and paying off so far in this game, up 18-8. And Indiana will inbound to start the second quarter.
And Stanford Webb did most of it. He got 14 of the 18. Mark Collinger and Aaron Webb each had a basket. That's it.
That's the list.
The Rams spread it out amongst 4 people. 3 for Foster, 2 for Spearing, 2 for Hall, and 1 for Belak.
Nice job.
Beautiful backdoor, but
he missed.
Webb missed it. Again, too close.
Yep.
Rebound Belak. Ball came up on him. It comes to Hall.
And when you play somebody in their shirt, Mike, that backdoor play is going to be there because you don't see the ball. He just has the ball fake, and he's got the backdoor in it.
Belak, closely guarded by Kalchuk. Indians have their starting lineup back out there. Hall went down, but didn't move. He was good.
Never lost the dribble.
Back out to Belak. Belak dribbled it off his foot. And they're going to say deflected by Indiana. Now stolen beautifully by Collinger. Ahead to Webb.
Ahead.
Webb put it up, missed it. Another chance, no good. Rebound Highlands.
Mike,
Spearing.
He can't make a layup. He
can't.
Make 3-pointers.
He's too close.
5th Highlands turnover, by the way. Indiana's committed 4.
LaCava in front of us. We're up in the balcony here. We always get a great view here. Long 3 by Belak. It's down. Troy Belak's first basket, 4th point. And it's 18-11. I really thought Kalchuk carried that there.
It seemed like a high dribble for sure.
Stanford Webb drives into the paint. He stops. He pops. It's around. No good. Rebound.
Fought for.
Petrovic put it up, but it's no good. And Highlands. Bill Flo says, let's slow things down. We want a timeout. At 6:30 to go, second quarter. Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates is dedicated to serving great La Prima espresso coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates. Born out of love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Come experience a one-of-a-kind coffee and chocolate experience at their 2 convenient locations, 206 Corbett Street, Trenum, and 1705 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They're open weekdays till 5 and weekends till 3. Check out their website at harvestmoonc2.com.
Mike, one other local team over the weekend, Shar Valley beat Freeport 79-40 on Saturday.
Whoa. Dot not taking it easy on Richie McCura, was he?
2 former Highlands assistants, Corey Dodson at Chartiers Valley now, and Rich McCura at Freeport. Mike Grazek led him with 20 points for Freeport, half their points. That's Pat's kid, remember?
Oh, it's Pat Grazek's kid?
Yep.
Yeah, he played last year as a freshman.
Yep.
We saw Pat.
Yep.
It's good to see him again. Ty Hall, Rams with a basketball, only down 7 now. We saw this on Saturday. They won't go away. LaCava to Hall. They're paying special attention to Ty. They've seen him on video, obviously.
Yep.
And his shot is missed. It's loose. Beautiful pass underneath, and LaCava finishes it off, his first 2 of the night.
Christian Pearson getting his first varsity action, number 30 out
Number
there.
30, okay. And there's Stanford Webb out in his natural habitat about 20 feet away from the basket.
17 already. There's a foul on his Webb.
21-13 Indiana.
First foul of the quarter. Remember, at 5, they'll shoot 2 shots.
Stanford Webb already 5 from downtown.
He's been a story here. Almost got a steal there by his brother, Aaron.
LaCava goes all the way in, put up a wild one, missed it, and rebounded by Collinger. He brings it right to left. Collinger all the way to the basket, blocked by LaCava. Indiana ball.
It's one time, Mike, they didn't stop the ball until it got to
They
the
changed
basket.
it. They were overruled,
There you go.
and then a little work by the officials there, and Highlands gets it at 5:24, down 8.
5 turnovers apiece now.
So what's the closest they've gotten? It's 6 on that LaCava layup.
Yep.
Before Webb hit that last 3. Belak drives. Oh, he made a nice move, put up a wild shot. Bodies all over the place. Contact, no foul.
And he looked right at the ref. He said, what was that? Nice drop down pass.
They do, and Petrovic's shot missed. Gets the rebound. And what's the
Don't
call?
tell me they're going to get Troy.
All the stuff they let go.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
It's a second. Cole Schaefer's going to come in. Brady Selko to the scorer's table. He's going to come in.
And Troy's going to have to go sit down for a while, Mike. Second foul. Actually, they're going to keep him in.
All the contact down here when he
Yeah.
had the ball and there was nothing.
And that's when you get the feeling, well, if they can do it, I can too. And that is not
And
correct.
not happening. Webb again. It really missed one from out there. And LaCava clears it. Again, still an 8-point game. 4:50 left, second quarter here at Indiana on a cold Tuesday night. Christmas trees for
not
sale
one.
everywhere. Now
I
that
heard that one up here.
you could hear that slap in Natrona Heights.
Looks like Stanford Webb going to get his second.
And that'll send Belak to the line. Rams came into tonight shooting 58% as a team. Belak 1 for 2 his first time there. Missed the first again.
And I'll say it again, Troy is a better foul shooter than he's indicated so far in these first 3 games. I keep saying it, hoping to go in.
3 for 9 so far. And then
Yeah.
he calls, that's for sure. Now driving the other way and putting it in is Will Olson, his first basket of the game. And it's 25-14, Indians back up 11.
5'9" sophomore gets on the score sheet.
Here is Selko out to Pearson. Now LaCava. Drives in with a runner off the glass, high off the glass, no good, and Collinger cleared it. Now he's got a man ahead of the pack. This is Aaron, and Aaron slams it home.
And that'll take us to the immediate timeout.
Well, Coach Flo called a timeout, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Oh, I thought
So
that was
we
immediate.
can wait because there's going to be another one in a minute. So 3:26 left first half, 27-14 Indiana by 13. They've led by as many as 14 when it was 16-2. So this is like what you get in the college games. I call one right before the 8-minute mark, and then then there's the first whistle. There's another timeout. So
I thought they would do it right now.
well, he called time.
Yeah.
Well, since he called time, and that's where
They
you
get a
probably
double
don't
dip.
want to call time. But he needed it, so he took it, and clock wasn't an issue there. So a couple of rim rattlers by Aaron Webb tonight. One-hand tomahawk jobs. Does bring to mind the Stapleton brothers, does it not?
Yes, they were.
They rattled some rims around this joint. Selko.
And
A couple of fives being ridden hard there by Olson.
Bodying up. Come on.
LaCava goes into trouble. They're going to call a charge. Well, Carmine gave it a shot, but
That one could have went either way, Mike.
I think you're right. That's one, like, you know, I like to say, now we're gonna get the commercial break. 3:06 to go. I like to see them let it go. They couldn't let that one go.
Yeah, somebody had to get called. Well, the Bouchers have been a staple in the Toronto Heights community for over 70 years. They're uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance to protect what matters most, your family. Bouchers are independent agents. In addition, nationwide, they're working with all the leading companies in the industry like Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, Penn National, and National General to find new ways to save you money in your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent insurance agents, John and Nick Boucher, at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage rate for you and your family. And as always, they're open Saturdays for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Boucher Agency on your side.
Now, this weekend, we do not have a game on Friday. We will be off for a week. We don't play again until next Tuesday at Hampton against our old section makes the Hampton Talbots. But Indiana will play, and if you'd like to go see them, you could, because they will be participating in the Freeport tournament this weekend.
That's right.
They will be playing Butler on Friday night and Shadyside Academy on Saturday.
I will make a guest appearance there, Mike. I will be running the clock for a JV game. They've come up one timekeeper short.
What's Meaner doing? Is Meaner not available?
I got the call from Jason Kirk, and I help him out, and I'm glad to help him.
Oh, that's nice.
So, see the girls.
Again, for all you people that retired to Sarver, there's plenty of work for you out there, too, if you'd like a little extra.
Speaking of girls, Mike, our girls lost last night to Armstrong in their maiden voyage. Tyra Hall led them at 11. They fell 37-31. So everybody's been Armstrong.
Seriously. I sent a special thanks to Jake Kanish and Todd Harvey for their help. They throw it out of bounds. Webb, that time Darius threw it off the hands of Mark Collinger out of bounds for helping us out and getting us going. Those first couple of games are always rough. So
we got the right password night two.
Yes, Todd Harvey sent back. He goes always happy to help. We'll see you in August because we're starting football. We'll start football there. Yeah. So Selko and Pearson come out. We'll set the Rams for you. Spearing, Schaefer, Belak, LaCava, and Hall.
Full court pressure now by Indiana.
13-point Indiana lead. Belak to Spearing. Thought about it, now stops and pops. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Dylan Rice, number 12.
Highlands applying some full court pressure now.
Here's Aaron Webb. Tried to put it into Collinger. It's tipped away. Oh, look at Ty Hall diving on the floor. Got a piece of it, but he didn't have a whole lot of help. Webb, a long three ball in and out, no good. Now, he's been more closer with the dunks than his brother. Olsen threw it into a pile of bodies, and the Rams have it. LaCava stole it. Forecourt to Belak. Closely guarded by Aaron Webb. Belak goes in against four white shirts, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. That'll be team foul number 3 against Indiana.
Collinger gets his first. Thought they could have called that a shooting foul, Mike. He
kind of threw the ball up. I was thinking the same thing. Belak is fouled. That's a shooting foul that time. Troy will go to the line at 45 seconds left of the first half. And the Rams trailing at 27-16.
Rice's first foul.
Now that's the key. Made the first one. Now he's very confident in saying he's going to make the second one. 27-17. It's like the second putt.
Yeah.
So he's been having luck with that one, but
3 of 5 now.
See?
There you go, Mike. 4 of 6 now for Troy.
And he's the only Ram that has gotten there. 27-18. This is Darius Webb for 3. It's a 2, or for 2, I'm sorry. His second basket, 4th point. 29-18. LaCava just threw it into a pile, and there were Indians there. Kalchuk back out to Webb. Off the front iron. Kalchuk got it back. Threw it up to Olsen at 20 seconds. Olsen going to bring it out between the circles.
Looks like they might wait for the last one, Mike.
Indiana by 11, 29-18. Olsen takes Schaefer to the basket and got fouled on the way in. He'll shoot 2 at 6.5.
Braden Spearing It's his second.
Good work there by sophomore Will Olson.
The Webb brothers have 25 of the 29, Mike.
And Olson, first one in and out. Yeah, it's the Webb brothers traveling show. I think Neil Diamond sang about that at some point.
Think they have a hoop in their backyard?
Or maybe, you think just one? Ty Allison's come in the game, 23 for Coach Andy Lansbury in his first season.
He's not 10 deep here in the first half.
Olsen's second won't go, but Collinger's got the basketball. Now he lost it. And the Rams saved back in by Indiana. One more shot. Collinger at the buzzer, it's no good. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Indians 29 and the Rams 18. Beanie Home Renovations. Don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help you achieve it? Or you find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory. Put those concerns aside and make your next call to your neighbor, Beanie Home Renovations. With over 25 years of experience, we deliver excellent results in every project we undertake. Twice recognized as the best of the best by the Trib, Beanie's team is skilled, professional, and respectful to their clients. From kitchens and bathrooms to foundations and roofing, Beanie works diligently to embrace the vision of every client. Call 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate or visit BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy. Halftime at Indiana, the Indians 29, the Rams 18. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. All right, we are back at halftime at Indiana with the Indians leading the Rams 29-18. Halftime stats are brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trenton. Call 724-681-8626 to let Gary Negley help you reach all of your fitness goals.
Well, Mike again got out 9-0 Indiana. Stanford Webb hit 3 threes. He has 17 at the half. His brother Aaron has 4. His other brother Darius has 4. Will Olson has 2. Mark Collinger has 2. That gives them their 29 for the Golden Rams. Troy Belak leads us with 7. Carmine LaCava has 2. Preston Foster has 3. Ty Hall has 4. Brandon Spearing has 2. The good news is starting 5 is all scored. The bad news, they only have 18 points.
Right, and the Rams, Troy Belak's the only one that went to the line, and he had 4 out of 6. So other people at the line would be a good thing too. That would be something that we would definitely like. So 29-18, the Rams trailing it. So what do you think here, trying to get back into it in the second half? They one possession at a time, like I was saying early on.
Yeah, Mike, again, Only Rod scored 11 and 10 in the second quarter, but again, it seemed like so far these young Golden Rams in the early going, they had that one bad corner, and the first one tonight, it was the third quarter against, second quarter against River
Valley, right.
Right, but again, like I said, young teams are going to do this, and you just have to bear with them. Speaking of bearing with, Mike, here's one for you. Do you know Bethel Park coach and former North Carolina player Dante Calabria said goodbye?
Yeah, he went back to Europe. I think he went back to Italy.
To coach?
Yes, professionally again.
So did he last 1 year at Bethel Park?
I don't know. I think he might have been there for 2.
Best dressed guy in the WPL.
It was the Armani suit. So I wonder if it was the same team that he went back to that he had worked for before. But
I love what he used to tell us. He had to stay skinny to fit in.
Yeah, he goes, I have to make sure I fit into these things. But what a great guy. We've gotten to meet a bunch of really good people while we're doing this, so it's always fun. So set to go. See who gets the ball here. Rams up here, apparently.
Again, Hunt's forced 9 turnovers, Mike, only committed 7. So.
Really, the defense, Coach Flo's not going to like 29, but it's only 4 more than 25. So let's start with that. The Rams' biggest problem has been scoring.
Yep.
That's really what it's come down to here.
Broke 50 the first night, only had 44 night 2, and right now we're looking at 36. That's pretty good.
You usually score more in the second half than you do in the first half, but we'll see. But they're fighting back from behind again, as they were on Saturday. They were 10 down on Saturday, and they're 11 down now.
Oh.
Different pages together, yep, but that was LaCava trying to get it to Spearing. Another turnover for Highlands, so Indiana will get the basketball.
And again, Braden's a young kid. What he did that time, Mike, he was trying to get position, but wasn't looking at the ball. You always have to see the ball in offense.
Stanford went back out there. He sat for probably about 3-4 minutes at the end of the second quarter. Petrovic threw it inside, but Ty Hall is there with those quick hands. And he does have quick hands. 10th
turnover for Indiana.
Oh, and he traveled, dragged the pivot foot. And again, you could just see that they're not used to, it's not second nature where everyone's going to be.
They were trying to hit the back door that time, Mike, and Pearson, when he went back door, Ty tried to pick his dribble up too quick.
Here's Webb, stops and pops, off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Belak stole it away from him. Neither team scored yet. Belak got fouled, but it won't go. Oh, charge.
Don't do it. I knew he's lined himself up to make that call, Mike, and that's Troy third, and that's bad news for the Golden Rams.
Troy's had 1 1/4.
Well, if he keeps that pace up, he'll be around at the end.
Yeah. Never seems to work out that way, though. Petrovic out top to Collinger. Now Webb, there steps back, and here it comes. In and out, no good. Well, he's cooled off a little.
Back.
Bangs around a little, and Indiana comes away with it. Kalchuk's shot is no good. Rebounded by Belak. Quickly down court,
nice
Spearing.
Pass.
And he scores. Spearing's second basket, 4th point, and it's 29-20.
Christian Pearson getting some extended playing time
He is.
tonight, right?
Aaron Webb. Now to Kalchuk. High off the glass, no good.
Position.
Petrovic shot missed it. Rebound Belak for Highlands. Rams with it down 9.
Spearing did a nice job blocking out that time. No.
Oh boy, bodies all over the place. GoBowling.com, that sounded like.
Look out.
Webb with another dunk.
Look out below, he's got 6, all on
All
Tomahawks.
dunks.
Yep.
Pearson put it on the floor, got into trouble, and a jump ball. This will belong to Indiana at 6 minutes of the third quarter, 31-20.
Turnovers evened up quickly at 11 apiece now, Mike. And that time Pearson took that extra dribble in there, Mike, and didn't have any place to go with it.
Kalchuk to Collinger. Inside to Webb, and Belak picks up his 4th. The basket's good.
That went from bad to worse, Mike. It's bad enough we had to give up the layup, but when Troy picks up his 4th foul,
Aaron Webb.
definitely in trouble.
Aaron Webb has both baskets here in the third quarter. And a chance for the three-point play, 33-20 Indiana. Webb and Pearson both sit down.
And so does Troy Belak, Mike, with 4.
I meant Belak, yeah. Schaefer is in. Foster is in. 9 points for Webb now. All 5 points here in this second half. Well, the Rams almost had an over and back there. Stepping in front is Kalchuk. Good defense there, knocks it out of bounds.
They're playing the old West Virginia extended 2-3, Mike. Remember that? That was very effective. That back door to have Preston Foster that time, didn't see him.
All the way to the basket is Ty Hall, and he's going to shoot a couple at 5:26 of the third quarter. Indiana all upset that that was not a charge, but it was not a charge. So Hall will shoot 2. He's 3 for 4 on the year. 34-20 Indians. Well, the Pens have scored again. They lead 3-1 against Florida.
Defending Stanley Cup champs there, right?
That's right. Hall missed the first. Owen Pickering scored his first NHL goal. Got the first goal tonight.
And you were saying they haven't beat anybody
They haven't
yet?
beat anybody yet, so Hall missed them both. And Petrovic went down, but saved it. But Lakeva stepped in front and read the route. Spin around, and he's fouled. So Lakeva's going to shoot a couple.
Petrovic picks up 2 quick ones here.
Carmine 8 for 9 so far at the line. And that was all on Friday night.
Against Armstrong coming down the stretch, he made
6 in a row in the fourth quarter.
big. Carmine, the 6-foot junior, averaging 8 points a game. Gets
Nice
that one
friendly roll there. He's got 3.
The old shooter's touch, Mike, nice and soft.
34-21. Made them both.
He's got 4, cuts it down to 12.
Now Webb dribbled it out of bounds. Aaron Webb did. It's Highlands ball.
Unforced error there.
And here's Lakeva. Rams beat the press. They have a 3-on-2.
Nice job there.
Spearing to Schaefer, up and in. Schaefer, I believe, first points of the year, and it's 34-24. Beautiful job beating the press that time. Ooh, dumped down to Aaron Webb. Kicked it back out. That's Darius for 3, and it's down.
The Webbs are coming out of the woodwork here, Mike.
Again, they have all but 4 points. 2 by Collinger and 2 by Olsen. Ball is loose. It comes to Hall. Hall with an up and under move and got fouled. So Hall will shoot a couple at 4:33. It's a 13-point Indians lead. Hall was just there a moment ago and missed them both.
Collinger picks up his 2nd.
13-point lead for the homestanding Indians. Ty's first is nothing but nylon. Trying to beat the Rams, as we said, for the first time in nearly 10 years. 10 seasons.
Yep, 2019 was
15.
15.
Caleb Ruggieri has entered the lineup for the Rams, and Braden Spearing sits down.
They won the WPL championship.
They sure did. That was the semifinal game, I believe, and then they went on to beat Beaver Falls. Hall makes them both. 6 points for him, and it's an 11-point game. Webb for three. It's in and out. Rebound Hall. That was Aaron Webb. Now Foster ahead of the pack. Foster
nice
with a
move.
360. Oh, he hit the side of the board. And here comes Darius Webb. Ahead to Stanford. Webb put it up around and in. His first basket of the second half.
Racehorse basketball. We got a timeout by Indiana. All right, B&J Sports been outfitting our local teams and great sports fans in the AK Valley for more than 6 decades. Look no further than B&J Sports for all your sporting good needs. Len Mills and his friendly staff provide his personal touch. Customized high school jackets, the team uniforms, trophies, plaques, or any kind of sports equipment, you can't beat the service at B&J Sports. B&J Sports located 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to noon. Or give them a call at 724-226-2762. There's something to be said about longevity, and 6 decades says it all at B&J Sports.
We're going to get another, next whistle probably, we're going to get another break. So both coaches used that double.
And if you want to rest them up, that's the way to do it.
Remember, stay tuned after the fourth quarter. We will have trivia. After the third quarter, we will have trivia. After the fourth quarter, we're going home. After the third quarter, we'll have trivia for. Here's Hall. And they ride him backcourt and get him. That'll be 4 on Indiana at 4:03. The Rams going to be doing some shooting here. The one thing going to happen is some free throw practice.
Will Olson gets that one, his first. I have a good trivia question for you, Mike.
Good.
Interesting.
Here's LeCava. The weave outside to Foster. Stops, pops, missed it. Rebound, Schaefer up and no good.
Double.
He did.
That one, yep.
Hall into the paint. Hall will not be bashful. Uses the left hand and puts it down.
He has 8 to take the scoring lead.
Rams cut it to 9. Now a long three by Kowchuk is down.
Every time we cut it down, Mike, they found a way to put it up to double figures.
Kowchuk's first basket of the night.
What do we got here?
They warned Indiana for catching the ball through the basket to slow down what might be happening, and we do get the timeout at 3:31 of the third quarter, and the Rams trailing it again by 14. Like you said, every time it seemed to get close. Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories, and with award-winning customer service. I'm due a new one. It's coming here in the next couple of weeks. Now, blazing fast and reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon's 5G Home. With a simple no-hassle setup, you can install it yourself. No messy wires, no annual contracts. Call 724-226-4590 today and learn how you can get Netflix and Max or the Xbox bundle absolutely free with Verizon Home Internet plans. Or visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall.
Mike, 3A Player of the Year candidate Rowan Carmichael got off to a fast start for Avonworth. He scored 34 points in their 89-82 win over
February, did we not?
He was tough. And again, coach's kid, his dad coaches at La Roche. Got to talk to him afterwards. Really nice fella.
I said this last year when we were up here. We need to start asking for these media timeouts at home. It makes things so much easier.
I don't think so. It makes it easier, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, it can't. Oh, we could get it.
Oh, Schaefer!
Three ball is down!
Load him up. Even the Indiana student section applauded for that one, Mike.
5 points for Cole. Now there is Stanford Webb with a dipper. And rebound Highlands. Pulled down by Ruggieri.
They figured out that is not Cole's specialty, Mike.
No, but sometimes you got to step outside your comfort zone.
There you go.
Hall all the way down. He got rim rejected. Ruggieri had it, missed it. It's tipped, and it's Indiana ball. What happened was Spearing tried to tip it. He tipped it right off of Caleb, and it went out of bounds. 11-point Indiana lead. Stanford Webb inside to Darius.
Cannot do that. He kicked it though.
He did. And Olsen hits a three from the corner.
That was the old good, better, best, Mike.
They've had 8 3-pointers here tonight. He was thinking about it.
Why not?
Ruggieri lost the handle. What's the call?
Going to call an offensive foul against Ruggieri for pushing off.
Pushing? Yeah. So they called that then. What I saw, they called.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. Foster, Hall, Spearing, Ruggieri, and LeCaver. That's the 5 out there for Highlands right now. And this is Darius. Darius takes Hall to the basket, goes all the way in, and just used that big body to put it up and in.
He tied to his brother Aaron now with 9. Stanford leads them all with 19.
47-31.
37 of the 47 points are all.
That's amazing. Yeah. Ruggieri right side, out top to LeCaver. LeCaver's going to step back and let a long 3 go, missed it. A rebound to Stanford Webb. Stanford goes in with a runner and it settles home. 21 for him.
Ought to be outdone by his brother.
And we have a backcourt foul, I believe, on Will Olsen. And that's going to send the Rams to the foul line here at 1:35. They'll shoot 2 foul shots.
Will Olsen is a pesky defender. And that is 5, and he will shoot 2 shots.
Hey, we're walking to hand it in. Yeah, we no.
Helping him out, referee in there.
Let's get our foul shots here, at least. 49-31, and the Indians lead it. And who's going to shoot? Brady?
Preston.
Preston. Brady was closest. That's why I said that. Now, Preston also struggled at the line up at Armstrong, but he has too good of a stroke for that to continue. He's got 4 tonight. Rams have been to the foul line a lot in this quarter. This is their 8th foul shot of the 3rd period. And when Preston cans this one, the Rams will be 6 for 8 in this quarter. I tried.
Yeah, you did.
Dylan Rice pulls it down. LeCaver saved it. Went into the bleachers. Oh! What a tomahawk jam by Stanford Webb!
Ought to be outdone by his brother Aaron. 6'4". Stanford Webb now.
It's the Webb brothers flying circus. Foster, 3 ball down. 7 for Foster. 51-35.
Brought the student section to their feet, Mike, with that one.
In and out on the 3 by Kalchuk. Rebound Highlands as we go under a minute, 3rd quarter. 16-point game. LeCaver's going to shoot a 3. It's down. 7 for Carmine. 51-38. By the way, they already got to 50.
Yes. Unfortunately, we're only in the 3rd quarter.
This is Stanford. Oh, come on, come on, kids. There wasn't anything. Stanford steps back and drains it again.
This guy's averaging 25 a game, Mike. He's got 26 right now.
54-38. Foster with a dipper. Spearing up and in on the rebound. Offensive rebound and the putback. This has turned into a track meet. Darius Webb. Not a whole lot of defense being played right now. 56-40.
And if you're Highlands, you don't want to get in a track meet with these guys, Mike.
Here's Foster.
Doesn't know there's 2 seconds to go. Got to get it up.
And it's blocked, and that's the end of the quarter. Indiana, something the Rams have been used to the last 10 or so years, puts up a 28-point 3rd quarter, and they lead Highlands 57-40.
Now you talk about engaging the track meet, Mike. We had 22 that quarter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's time for trivia brought to you by Unflooded. If your home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be. Our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. Unflooded provides top-notch mold remediation services, addressing mold from water damage promptly and effectively. Their advanced techniques ensure your property is restored to its pre-damaged condition. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime. 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
All right, Mike, we said 4A's basically been redone this year. They've knocked it down from 25 to 20 teams. The question is, the remaining teams left in 4A, only 2 teams have won a WPL crown in this classification. What are the 2 teams who have won a 4A WPL championship? Still in this classification.
It is in Highlands.
It is Highlands.
It is Highlands? I thought they were in 5A when they won.
2020 when we won.
Okay, that was 4A. I get so confused. They would jump us back and forth all the time.
We are one of the 2 teams.
Okay.
The question is, who is the other?
Rams got to get it in, and they do. Ooh. Pass by LaCava, stolen by Webb. This is Stanford. Stops, pops, glass, no good. Rebound. Stanford again missed the shot, and this time he's fouled. So Stanford Webb shoots a couple at 7:41, 56 to 40. I'm trying to think of our section.
Nobody in ours.
No, they can't be.
Nope.
Can't be.
Knox should this year, according to everybody talking, but they lost their first game of the moon.
How about Bell Vernon? They still in 4A?
Bell Vernon is still in 4A, but they are not it. We beat them, remember?
Yeah, I thought they might have won another time. Of course, remember, we've only had this, what, maybe 10 years, maybe less than that we've been to 4A. Because
one of their players went to Kentucky. How's that sound?
Second by Webb is good. 58 to 40. Tipped up in the air, and it came to Hall.
Ooh, foul there, Mike.
Lincoln Park team?
Not Lincoln Park. Nobody from Kentucky went to Lincoln Park.
Okay, oh boy, and now Selko tried to throw it in, and now Webb is fouled, and that was Aaron Webb.
Ty was not going to give him a free one there. 14th Highlands turnover. Hall gets his first foul. Webb will shoot a pair.
How about Quaker Valley?
Quaker Valley, very good. You remember the player?
It was the Dude Tiro.
Yep. And now guess where he
They played against Highlands. I do remember that. Out at Montour we played those guys.
Yep. And guess where he is now, by the way? No longer in Kentucky.
Oh, but of course not, because everybody got to go into the portal. I'm not sure where he went.
Follow them.
Oh, and he went to Arkansas, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what he
Just
did.
guessing. Okay.
And
that's where Coach Cal is now.
If you think Kentucky has money.
Hey, they got Purdue money out there. Purdue chicken, right?
Yeah.
And Walton money. Walmart.
Walmart. Sam Walton, oh boy.
Oh, great
Nice
pass
job.
underneath and a nice reverse by Selko to put it in.
Selko gets his first, too.
Pretty basket there, 58-42. Aaron Webb gets his own follow and puts it in. He's in double figures with 11, and it's 60-42. Hall, scoop shot, score.
He's got 10 to lead all the Rams.
60-44. Again, this Indiana team, they'll be in 5A. You think about it, I was saying how we were jumping around, driving in as Collinger. He puts it in, he's got 4. Indiana, 2 years, they're in 5A now. They had 2 years in 4A. Hall's 3 is good.
It is becoming a shootout, Mike.
13 for Ty, and it's 62-47. LaCava with the steal. And we're going to call it double dribble. So Indiana's in 5A, following 2 years in 4A, which followed 4 years in 5A, which followed 2 years in 4A.
And you wonder why you can't keep track of
Yeah, exactly. Bill Flo wants a timeout at 6:17, 62-47. So yeah, everybody's jumping back and forth, and it's hard. Here's what I tried to. It's like when we had Gateway, we were in 5A. That's at least that much is true.
Some local games of interest tonight. Mike Kiskey's at Butler, St. Joe's is at Leechburg, and games involving top 5 teams in 3A. We got Bell Vernon, you mentioned them earlier. They're in the top 5 this year. They're at Gateway. And Blackhawk is at Beaver. Beaver, again, one of the top 5 teams. Do you remember, Mike, a couple years ago? Well, more than a couple years ago, you're blinking, it's over. I think it was 2008. We were scheduled to play an afternoon game up here in the middle school. Ended up at IUP, and we got 4,000 people there.
It was packed. It was absolutely packed. They had, they couldn't use this gym.
Right there.
This gym's new. I mean, it's beautiful. They couldn't use this gym because there was a play or something going on. So they were going to use the old gym next to you. Walk around the corner here, and you're at the old gym. Remember the first time we were there? There was a bucket.
Raining.
There was a bucket next to us because there was a leak in the roof. So
remember, somebody
drip.
Somebody you know called Jim Collins and said, "When are you supposed to play basketball games? Afternoon or evening?" He says, "In the evening." I said, "Well, we got a problem."
Yes. And we ended up playing, and it was great. And Highlands won.
And I wonder how they split that. Belak.
And a foul. But Highlands won that day at IUP.
Reese
in the old,
put a show on.
Yeah, not the gym they had. They have a beautiful new field house now, but that was at the old gym. They get concerts now here.
Oh yeah.
And that's always a good deal for
Kovalchuk, I think.
Yeah, Axe love Belak first is down. Axe love going to colleges because you could basically have a captive audience there.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
Belak's made his last 4. He's got 8 points. Only 1 basket. It was the 3. That one's off and rebounded by Collinger. Collinger dribbles through 3 Rams, and here he comes. Back to Webb. Corner to Kalchuk. Now Olsen. Kalchuk between circles. Less than 6 to go. 14-point Indiana lead, and we have a foul down underneath. Well, Belak, that's going to be on Foster. I was going to say Belak has to get his 4th quarter foul. He hasn't got that yet. That's how that's gone tonight. Into Webb, Aaron, off the back rim. Oh, and Stanford just went up over top of him and took it off him. Guess that wasn't over the back. He scores.
29 now for him.
That's a goodly amount. 29 out of the 64, and most of them from downtown Indiana, from Philadelphia Street. Spearing missed the jumper. We missed Jimmy Stewart on the way in. We're going to make sure we see him on the way home.
Jimmy would have been on the backwoods.
I want to see all the Christmas trees for sale.
There you go.
Is yours up yet?
Oh, you know that. After Thanksgiving, she had
I'm going to be working on that in the next couple of days.
We have all those teacher bulbs from over the years. A lot of dog bulbs.
And a 3 is missed. So we don't have any dog ornaments.
We
got enough dogs.
Got live dogs.
We got enough dogs. We don't have any ornaments. Yeah. Highlands gets it as Kalchuk carried it over to the scorer's table and pounded into it pretty good. And a 3, jacked up by Hall, no good. Rebound, Webb. You can just say Webb. You got a pretty good. You got 60% chance of being right.
15 turnovers apiece, Mike. Been a little sloppy.
Very much. Belak ran in with a right-hander. It didn't go. Here's Collinger. Ahead to Olsen. Oh! That was on purpose. That was on purpose.
He saw that coming. Give Will Olsen a big assist on that play, Mike.
66-48. Showtime.
Can you say House of Highlights?
I should say. Here's Hall. Up around, no good. Rebound, Indiana. Collinger.
He had to do himself that time.
Yeah.
He had nobody to lay.
11 now you have?
Yes.
From way downtown that time, 68-51.
That was a logo shot. That's further than any Webb's earlier. Still, turn around.
8 and out. The rebound to Kalchuk. Ball's out of bounds.
And unfortunately, Braden Spearing's coming up limping, Mike.
The seniors on Indiana. The last time Indiana beat Highlands, the seniors on Indiana were in 2nd grade. So, I'll tell you something right there. It's like the sophomores on the team, and there are a bunch of those guys that get in, Kyle, Chuck Webb, and those guys, and they were in kindergarten.
Yeah. If you're planning a vacation or just looking for someone to keep an eye on your pet for the day, then look no further than Pittsburgh Paw Pets Resort. Pittsburgh Paw is located a half-mile off Route 28 in Fawn Township, with plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. Pittsburgh Paw is family-owned and operated. They offer dog and cat boarding, a self-service dog wash, and doggy daycare. Doggy daycare allows dogs to play together in a supervised, high-security indoor-outdoor play yard. Your pup is assessed for temperament and play style and plays with the perfect group. Call Pittsburgh Paws at 724-888-7297 or check them out at the Pittsburgh Paws web. Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet care facility, PittsburghPaws.com.
3:58 to go. Indiana 68, Highlands 51. A very impressive performance by this Indiana club.
Mike, got some football news for you.
Okay.
Sean Lioto is out at Burrell.
Oh, my.
He's back to his roots in indoor football. He's joining the Wilkes-Barre to-be-named indoor football team.
Well, congratulations to him. I'm assuming there'll be no huddle and no mercy.
And he'll be commuting from Lower Burrell. That's a long haul.
That's a long haul. I've never been to Wilkes-Barre. Webb, front rim.
Right in front of the
Rebound, Belak.
section. They gave him the business there.
Oh, yeah, they were giving Schaefer the business, but guess what? Schaefer wins. He missed the shot. Belak all the way home. No good. Rebound, Collinger. 17-point lead for young Andy Lansbury. 33-year-old head coach here.
Oh.
Put it inside, and Schaefer stole it. Had it, lost it. Aaron Webb. Now left side for Kyle Chuck. 3-ball back iron. 2 Rams, and Belak has it. Belak and Hall went up for that one.
Oh, come on. I got to call that one.
Belak and Aaron Webb having a little interesting go here late in this game. That's on Aaron. His second.
Yep.
And he's going to get, I think he might get replaced by Darius. No, he's going to replace Collinger.
So we have all Webbs out there.
All 3 Webbs are out there. You're watching the game on the web.
How about that?
We won't hit Comcast till we get home and for section. The Burrell game, I think, will be the first Comcast game. But you know, get a smart TV. You can watch the game on TV on YouTube.
I got a Black Friday deal, Mike.
What Cave's threes at Dipper?
65-inch Roku TV.
Yes, sir.
$240.
I'm a fan of the Roku. Here's Olsen. And Olsen's fouled, yeah.
My wife isn't, so I'm dealing with that right now.
Oh, I like the Roku.
I've had to put her on the phone with Armstrong Cable and say, you can watch cable TV on a Roku TV.
Of course.
Wouldn't take my word for it.
Of course you can. That Roku's for streaming.
Tell her that. Because I did not inform her of my purchase.
I think I just
I will replay this for her.
Oh, she's not watching now? Olsen.
Oh, she's out to dinner with the girls.
Oh, okay. Olsen made them both. Supposed to stay home and watch the game. That's why it's on live. 70-51, 19-point lead.
Kenny had to be our point man tonight.
Oh, okay.
No, we were up and running.
Well, I got the alert, so that tells me that it was working. I figured that's all I can get. You can't get anything in here. Thanks to Dan Roan and Scott Shirley for helping us out here tonight.
And everybody can get the alert, right?
Yeah, hit the notification bell. For the live stream, HSD Athletics TV. And then for next day, our regular old channel, Highlands High Sports. You catch it all there, too. Like Cavo with a nice runner in the lane.
Carmine now with 9.
72-53. By the way, do you notice Indiana's not pulling anyone?
Yeah, it's going to be that way, Mike.
Uh-huh.
Target on your back. This is for years gone by and 2000.
Oh, and there's what started it all. Stanford Webb from way downtown. He's got 32. And 7 from downtown. Belak answers. His 3rd from downtown.
He's got 14. And now they're starting to clear the bench, Mike.
Now we're going to see the troops are coming in. Fortunately, you can see it, so you know who they are. Here's Olsen against LaCava. And a little nickel dimer on Carmine LaCava, and that will send Will Olson to the line to shoot a pair because the Indians are in the bonus. They've only committed 2 themselves, 1:27 to go.
First foul on Carmine LaCava.
As we said, we will not have a game on Friday. We will be off until next Tuesday. And what does that do for Coach Flo, Dean?
Well, back to the drawing board.
Lots of practice.
Yeah, and like you said,
you got 3 games.
Not going to be happy with the 75.
No, you got 3 games of information, and now you got a pretty good read on what you're dealing with. So, Olson
back
missed
to
the
the
first.
lab.
Yeah, back to the lab. Well, they did the 50-point thing twice, and we're 1-1, and now.
They have cleared the bench. Are there no Webbs out there anymore? Nope, they're gone.
No, the only Webb is where you're watching the game. The Webb brothers traveling flying circus.
Olson missed them both.
Here's Olson. I think he's the only guy still out there, and he throws it to the popcorn vendor.
That is the 18th turnover, Mike.
It's amazing, and they're going to win this game by 20 points.
Wow. Hey, real quick, Mike. R.I.P. Louis Carnesecca.
Absolutely.
95. God bless.
99.
99.
He was going to turn. He was going to turn 100 in February or March.
Met him. His great coach at St. John's. I went to the first Big East tournament, Mike, and he was very nice to me. You remember that picture I have with him?
Yeah.
Has his arm around me. Thought I was Tom Myers. I had that going for me.
Svitek, 3-ball settles home. That's the first time we've heard of him since Pat Snyder inadvertently announced him in the starting lineup.
3 guys on the score page for the first time tonight. They had that going for us.
Oh, I have to make a new sheet. Now driving to the paint is Brock Lewis with a shot no good. Rebound Highlands. 41 seconds. And here comes Selko. Brady's going to take it all the way home. Off the side of the board.
Got his own rebound.
He did.
Making space for himself.
Tries to find somebody to throw it to, and it deflects out of bounds. Highlands will keep it.
Yeah, Lou was like 5'5", Mike, and he had great battles with John Thompson, 6'11", coach at Georgetown. Remember the sweaters? Yeah.
Yeah, John Thompson came out and mocked the sweater and did the same, put the same sweater on that Big John was wearing.
Yeah, I was at the Big East tournament, Mike. They're in the championship game. I'm talking to him before the game. The horn goes off. He goes, I got to go now.
Yes, he did.
Grabbed a pom-pom and handed it
Did
to me.
you hear the story Michael Wilbon told on that
drove him to the
they
airport,
drove him to the airport in a snowstorm so he'd make his flight?
That'd be the kind of guy he is, yep.
Rebound for Indiana off the miss by...
They're literally not making him like him anymore.
Kind of Chroma Harris. Now they work it into a shot by Allison is missed, and it comes out to Selko at 13 seconds.
You know his real name is Luigi.
Yes. That's what Dick Vitale calls him.
Is Dick coming back? I hope.
Dick's had cancer. Selko goes in and missed it, and that's going to wrap it up. He's got a full body scan coming up in a couple weeks, and he gets his answer how he's doing. So, prayers out to Dick Vitale for sure. He's a great guy. Well, Indiana wins it 75-59. Dean, final thoughts?
Well, I'm the Dick Vitale of the AK Valley.
Yeah.
I have the hair to match it.
Yes, you do.
Well, Mike, you said, got a week off, get back to the drawing board, got to tighten up that defense. Although you forced 18 turnovers, let's face it, Stanford Webb and the Webb brothers had a hot night tonight, 32 points for him. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll do it. Hey, thanks to everybody up here that helped us. Dan Rowan, Scott Shirley, everybody at Indiana, and Coach Andy Lansbury. Looks like they might have a good year this year. Good luck to them. Once again, that final score, Indiana 75 and Highlands 59. For Kean Foster and the Dean Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying, so long, everybody.